owner of the AWF, Cost Superstar, 11-time Tag Team Champion of the world. This egotistical bastard is ready to shoot the shit as Shawn Walsh presents The Shawn Walsh Show, where there is no holds barred.
Alright everybody, welcome to the Shawn Walsh Show. This is of course Shawn Walsh, and today we're going to have a rather controversial interview like we've had for our first and second episode. It's not going to be like the fun discussion that we had with Adam last time. It'll be fun. There's some fun stuff in there, so don't need to worry about that. But it's a bit controversial, and it's about the same thing about COH and Ultimate Glory 4. And like I said in the beginning, this is not meant to be a COH podcast. However, there are some people who have some thoughts about COH, and also COH is a very popular place. So a lot of people from COH want to be on my show, so that's what we're going to talk about. Who I'm having on my show is my tag team partner of the last couple years, and among many different promotions, that being Ryan Carroll. As you guys all know, we've been known as the Egotistical Bastards, we've been known as the American-Made Villains, the FTC Censorship, the Nation of Segregation, Team Vicious and Delicious. I think there's more. I can't remember them all. We've all done a whole gimmick of if we go to a different promotion, we'd like to switch up the gimmick. Oh yeah, we're the Dash and Intelligent, Kind and Knowledgeable Society. That too. Yeah. So we've been to many places, and we've won various tag team titles. I think we're up to 11 now. We currently hold the COH tag team titles, which is our second reign, and we are defending those titles against Rap Metal at Ultimate Glory 4. We are also the DZW Tag Team Champions. We are the FTC Tag Team Champions. We are the first and last VCW Tag Team Champions. We've held the CWS Tag Team titles. We have had quite a few TCF Tag Team titles as well. We're very well accomplished. And now, I understand there might be some people out there who are wondering what happened to the Ultimate Glory 4 review that I promised. Well, unfortunately, Ultimate Glory 4 has yet to be released, and when it does, and you know that's not Travis' fault. That's my fault for assuming that Ultimate Glory would be out. There are issues, and it's a very long show to do. Trust me, I run my own WrestleMania-like event with Glory Days. I understand how long it takes to put those shows together. So that's my fault for assuming that. But when it does come out, there will be a show reviewing Ultimate Glory 4. Is it next week's show? Maybe. Is it the week after? Maybe. I'm not going to set when it's going to be, because I did the last time and we saw how that went. So when it goes out, I may let you guys know on the Call Shoot page what's going down. But in the meantime, I do have some interviews on low. See, this is why I do these interviews in advance, so in case something like this happens, I have them on backup. And it actually works out for the better that Ultimate Glory isn't out, because Carroll has a lot that he wants to say about recent situations in COH, and specifically regarding Ultimate Glory 4. So if I would have done this afterwards, it would have seemed outdated. So since Ultimate Glory 4 is not out, this seems appropriate that Ryan Carroll is on the show, and he's going to talk about Ultimate Glory 4 and COH and his frustrations, and it's not all negative. There's some good things in there too. If you've heard Carroll, like if you talk to him in a call, he's probably at least said one or two things already, so you might be knowing what's coming. But for most of you out there, you're in for quite the listen. It's going to be a great interview. You're all going to enjoy it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to take any more time. I'm going to go right to the interview. So, ladies and gentlemen, my egotistical bastard of a tag team partner, Ryan Carroll.
Howdy, partner.
How you doing?
I'm tired of you.
Tired of me? We gonna break up? Let's do it right now. We fight in WrestleMania.
What's that?
I don't know, some indie show. So, Carroll, me and you, the East Coast Bastards, everyone knows about us. And, we're going to find a little bit more about you. We're going to go back to the old early days of Ryan Carroll, because some people may not know that Ryan Carroll was a tag team wrestler even before the Egotistical Bastards.
I thought you were bringing something else up.
No. I'm bringing up your old swag team partner of the Awesome Ones. So, first of all, what are your thoughts on that team, and what the hell happened to Skull Custom Ray?
Way, not Ray.
I said way. Don't correct me. I can slap you.
Well, the reason it came up was literally just because I was in a group of friends with him at that point, and we were the two Miz fans. That's literally how we came up with the team, was that we were just Miz fans. And it looked like we were supposed to get somewhat of a push because we were the first people to challenge for the tag titles at a CPV, and then he disappeared. And I was left there to do nothing besides somehow win a US belt.
Now, that happened. He just disappeared. You became singles. You decided to go after the US belt, like you said, and you became racist Ryan Carroll. Now, I know the answer to this, but some people may not know this. You weren't a big fan of that persona of yours.
No, I was. I liked it. And let me express my opinions.
Oh, really?
No. I really disliked that gimmick. I was forced to do it as a bet. Because I wanted to be somewhat of a Mr. Anderson gimmick at that point, the whole asshole gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Because as people, as you probably know, I'm not that nice of a person.
You? Not a nice person?
Oh, I thank you. But I thought at that point that gimmick could help me get over it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the person who runs CWS told me I was too nice of a person for that gimmick. So, this is the honest truth of how it came about. We were playing a Madden game, and he said if I won, I could do my gimmick, but if I lost, I had to be a racist. And I lost. And that's how the gimmick came about.
Alright, well, and you didn't quite enjoy doing the gimmick, but there were some good perks of the gimmick. Got the US belts.
Which is the way I got that, as you probably know, was Reggie was supposed to win the belt, got fired, and I just asked, could I win the belt? And that's how I got it.
Ryan Carroll playing politics from day one.
I mean, I tried to get you as my tag partner for a while, and you always turned it down.
Yeah, well, let's bring that up. You became racist Ryan Carroll, and you won the US belt, and that whole shebang. Shebang. So then, obviously, after that was when me and you got together, and we became the Nation of Segregation. But a lot of people may not know, and I'm sure we're going to clue them in, the struggle, more so on my side, to do this gimmick. And why don't you explain it? Because I know you like to explain it.
Yeah, this isn't the first time in our call where you said you've been the problem about us being a tag team in a certain place. You catch my drift. But I'm going to also explain what my plans for the group were.
Okay.
The original idea was the fact that I wanted to be a team with you because I thought it could help us. And as you can see now, it has helped us.
Yeah, 11, 10 belts later.
You at that point were so cocky.
What? I was not cocky.
Yes, you were.
I just wanted to do other things.
Yeah, you wanted to be a single star because you thought you and a feud with Caleb Blair could get you to the world title.
It could have.
Well, did it?
That's not my fault.
Actually, it is.
Oh, it's my fault now.
You're not over enough.
I'm not okay. You know what? We're not gonna get into this. You keep going on with this whole story of yours. I'm not over enough. Fuck.
But I was pushing for about, I'd say, a good 2-3 months for us to be a tag team, and then Nate, I'm gonna say the name, Nathaniel Carter, said we could be on the episode of CWS that was, I think an open fight night?
Yeah.
And we won the belt from one of our friends, Jay Crack, and Chris Benoit.
And Chris Benoit isn't our friend?
He might be your friend, I don't know.
Would you want him on your side?
Maybe. Yeah,
you don't want him on your bad side.
But, so we won it there, and the whole plan was supposed to be, there's plans like, CWS was going to do a old school night of Legend or something, and we were supposed to fight the Road Warriors. And the whole plan was that, at Ranked Rumble, the gist of it was, Goonie was supposed to turn heel and join us. And that was the plan until, 2 weeks beforehand when it got changed. And then it led to my demise in COA, or not COA, CWS.
Your demise in CWS, which leads me to our first fan question. Carroll, what happened between you and CWS?
They didn't want to pay my bills.
They didn't want to pay your bills?
No.
Was the whole Bateman?
No, what happened... Bateman. So what happened was I just got more busy in my life, and this is around the time I won the U.S. belt. And I didn't have time to do promos. And, I'll take credit. I should have made time if I wanted the U.S. belt. I'm not going to say it's not to blame, but a lot of stuff happened without even asking me. And then that infamous promo of me on the ladder, that wasn't good.
It's not good on the ladder.
Shut up, fuck you. I had to do that in a span of, I would say, 5 minutes. I was in a rush. I was supposed to spot did it in 5 minutes, and I regret it. But also planned for CWS where I was supposed to come back because me and Nate got cool again after the time Samus took a break. I was supposed to come back as a commentator, and I was supposed to leave with a feud with you, actually.
Yeah.
But that never happened.
That never happened for other reasons. Not necessarily either one's fault, but, I think everyone knows.
And I know me and him might have our differences, but he's the person who got me in the call.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's something I can't take away, is that he is the reason I'm in call today.
Yes. Now, you're in call. Since then, with your dismissal from CWS, you were still in COH and varied out to other call shows, teaming with me, really picked up a reputation as a tag team. So, another fan-submitted question here. What, in your opinion, makes a good tag team?
Well, I feel that being a tag team, seeing as how I'm 11-time tag champ?
I think it's 11, yeah.
You have to at least have somewhat of a similar look, not like, both of our calls are black or white, but I mean attire-wise. Me and Sokka don't have the same exact attire, but we at least, for both of us, have the same color scheme in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have teams who, I'll give you an example. A team that kind of is a makeshift team, but now looks like they're starting to go into it more. Future Flight. At first they were just using their attire, but now recently, unless I'm mistaken, they started to use colors that are matching and look like they're a tag team, actually. They have a name.
Yeah.
Another thing is, I feel like the teams have to be willing to do the tag team as your goal to be the tag champs, and not, at the end of the day, this can maybe get me over as a single star, because my whole thing with Sokka over here was I never thought, maybe at the end of this we can have a good feud. We've been teaming up for, over 2 years now?
It's been a long-ass time.
And we still have not broken up in a single show at all. We've only had one, technically one match.
5-star classic it was.
Yeah, but because we never said, we had to break up in 6 months. Because we just always thought, let's make the best of what we have as a tag team. That's what we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're never like, oh, we should always win or something. If we feel like we should put a team over, we put them over. But if we feel they don't deserve to get put over by us, and now a team that currently doesn't get put over by us will be mentioned soon when that part comes up.
Yeah.
We won't want to put them over. But we're never, at least for me, I'm not sure about you, because you're
throwing out accusations here.
Yeah. I'm always willing to put people over if I feel like they deserve it or it makes sense. Like, I'll bring up an example. AJ. Did I feel like AJ at that point deserved to go over me in our match? No. But after seeing what has happened with him at COH, I agree he should have gotten put over me if he's going to be in somewhat of a top mid-card to almost main event position, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But Owen Youngblood, I stand by this. He did not deserve to go over me at all.
He didn't.
He didn't deserve to go over AJ too, but that's a different topic.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem putting people over if it makes sense, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna fight against it. But fucking go. Oh, and you have to talk. You have to talk to your tag partner too.
Yeah.
Because I know some teams that I'm not gonna put their names out there don't talk to each other.
And that's been proven to be destined for failure. Now, you talk about how you have to find out a certain people or team to put over. So speaking of finding things out, leads me to another fan question. When did you find out that the Bastion Booker was your real dad?
I don't know my real dad. My dad died when I was 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You knew this.
Well, Bastion Booger is dead.
I'm walking out.
You're walking out?
Yeah.
Don't hit the door. Door hits you on the ass on the way out. Next question, because we got into COH and tag teams and all that kind of stuff, but
Surprised you didn't bring up FTC or anything like that.
Well, since you brought it up now, why don't we go into that? FTC. FTC was really one of the first shows where we tried something different.
That's personally my favorite show we've ever worked in, or I've worked in.
Explain FTC.
Goody's one of my favorite people, and I assume one of your favorite people that we know.
I love
because he's always lighthearted, never serious, and he, at least for us, maybe he's like other people, he's just happy when we do stuff for him, and he lets us do what we want to do over there.
Mm-hmm.
Censorship was our idea, well, more my idea, because you don't have a creative bone in your body.
Oh, excuse me?
Yeah.
I bleed creative.
But that was my idea, and I thought it would work for us, and I guess it has. We won the tag belts twice. We have a group now that has 4 belts in it.
Yeah, we got 4 belts now. Let me ask you this. With the FTC censorship, and I know what I think about this, it was the first show besides COH when we added Jay that we added more people to it. What's your look on these added people to our group?
I like the idea. I like Billy the Kid with us, I think it is. Yeah, Billy the Kid. I don't like Mitchell with us. Mm-hmm. He's a good call worker, has his problems, but I don't think that he feels it because he doesn't seem like he is trying to be like us, but he's trying to still do his own thing and trying to get put over us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's trying to do something to get him over, and not something to help get the group over. And I don't agree with the whole. I think it's Cash's character. Okay, I don't remember the name because I don't like it. I don't agree with what.
I don't agree with Tourette's or something like that.
He looks like he's like Chainsaw Charlie.
Yeah.
I don't like him in our group because I don't feel it makes sense. But I'll give Green benefit of the doubt. Whatever he's trying to do with our group, maybe it helps us. But he just stopped jobbing so much.
Yeah, he's holding us back. Now, since Cash was brought up, we're going to go to another question. Do you know what sort of genital Cash has?
He has one?
Well, we're asking if you know.
No, I don't. I thought you would know since
I don't know.
Longer. I don't know. Maybe Jay knows, because...
I don't know. Maybe that's his expertise. I don't know.
I saw it. It's terrifying. Oh, by the way, fuck you, Cash.
Ooh.
Alright,
It's fired.
now, as we have the phone lines being flooded,
No, flooded.
Oh yeah. Moving on, we're gonna go talk about, since we went to CWS, COH, and we'll come back to COH, and FTC. Let's go into the AWF.
Ill.
Mm-hmm. Why'd you say ill to my show? Or change show?
Yeah.
Now, as many people know now, you are on the creative side of the AWF and have been for the last couple of years. So if you remember, you want to explain how the whole creative team came about? Because I remember this was a big thing with us.
Came back because I kept basically bugging you about it.
Mm-hmm.
And more so about what I want to do with my character and JMI, and you were for it, and then I started helping you. It really started out because I came up with the ending of the Brent Thompson and Tank match at King of the Ring.
Yeah, it was a spear into the steel steps, and
you liked that, and then I started again asked more about what you should do, and it just became that I became second in charge, basically.
Mm-hmm. Now, there are some people who...
Now I'm ahead of you because of...
Oh, yeah, because I was dropped on my head. There are some people who love you as a booker. There's some people who, well, they hate you as a booker. But regardless, you're known as a acclaimed booker for the AWF. And the question here is, someone is wondering, what do you think makes a good booker, and how can others become better bookers for their feds?
Take people's opinions, because that's something you don't do.
I take people's opinions.
Joking. That's more of Travis, and if Travis wants to get mad at him, fuck Travis. No, Travis is a good friend. I feel like he, for example, at least from what I see, doesn't take when he seems to be set on what he wants to do. And could that be a good thing? Because, maybe it turns out to be the best thing. Yeah, but at the end, also you need to, if there's like 7 or 9 people telling you to do one thing, and you're asking for their opinion, and you still don't listen to that, then that's a problem. But I do think you need to be stubborn, and since it's your show, do what you want to do, but not always think that what you do is right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think another thing, you should watch more than just one wrestling show in real life. Because if, say, there's a guy who books a show and all he watches is WWE, well, you can clearly tell what his character is going to be based on, correct?
Right.
But if you watch a WWE, TNA, New Japan, Ring of Honor, indie shows, you'll have a huge plethora of ideas you could maybe even combine into a character, or not just copy, say, a WWE or just all TNA characters. You can come up with a variety of characters that may be based on one, but you can evolve into your own characters, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And don't be scared to take stuff from movies, too. Like, look at Steve and COH, M. Accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically, to me, the Joker, and it works. But I don't agree with him being the Patriot, because that's one of my biggest pet peeves. And I'm going to go into this. I don't like it when people steal gimmicks. It's word by word. That's why one thing I had a thing against Carl Jams.
Carl Jams also sucked at promos.
I feel like he was exactly just Daniel Bryan.
With no charisma.
And I feel like Steve carried that whole team.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The only reason why Team Yesbeard was over was because of Steve. And he had to do 2 times the carry, and even when Carl Jams left.
And I wish we could have gotten a natural feud with them, because I wasn't there for that feud, because I... at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my fault, but... now... I'm trying to get back into it. That's probably a question, too.
Speaking of questions, this question seems appropriate because what you just said is very powerful. A lot of powerful words used to describe that. Do you really think your words mean something?
Me?
I'm just asking what the fans ask.
I feel like they should, not because, oh, it's me, look at me, but I feel for myself, what do I have to lose about, say, giving my opinions on, for example, one people I am very harsh on, Sonny.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have to lose? What, if Sonny gets demoted? What, am I just out of going to take the Lester Barkley spot?
It's a
No.
beautiful spot.
I'm happy with my current spot with you right now in JS Tag Champs.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm not jealous of Sonny. Do I, like, is Sonny a good person? Yeah, but do I feel like he's severely overrated? Yes, I feel like there's a lot of other guys who should be getting pushed ahead of him.
Okay, so you bring up Sonny, then this is something I was going to bring up. First of all, I think everyone knows by now, and Sonny made it quite clear in his podcast that you're one of his biggest
Critics.
Critics, yeah. And why don't you point out some of the things that you have against Sonny? Maybe some things that people aren't aware of.
I don't have to pull out points. I can just compare him to somebody. And I said this, you've heard me say this. He is the Roman Reigns of COH. And people are like, oh, that's harsh. What has Sonny done that makes him more worthy of being, because they can say, oh, he's just a mid-carder. He's being booked as a guy who's going to win the world belt in a season or two. What has he done that deserves praise or a push over, say, Adam, AJ, Fisk, Nitro, Morris, but that might be because he's might be leaving or not, but I don't know.
I think he's staying.
But, I mean, what has he done that proves that he deserves it over other people? And I know people say, oh, well, people say, oh, he's dedicated, and he helps them with stuff, but does that mean that, say, Kevin Dunn deserves to come on the show all of a sudden and get pushed?
Oh, Jesus.
Or a writer deserves to come onto the show of WWE or TNA and get a big push?
Work for Vince Russo.
No. Do I think Sonny doesn't deserve to be in COH? No. He could be a mid-carder, but he isn't a main eventer. I don't think he is, and I don't think he ever will be.
So you see him in, like, that,
I see him as what Big Show should have been. Not Big Show, that he did one. Who was a mid-carder that just stayed in the mid-card, never won a world belt?
There's Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin, honestly, is a good thing, because I don't think he is world championship material either, but I don't think Sonny, it might be that I'm too harsh, too mean. I don't think Sonny could ever hold a company. I don't think he ever carry a company.
You'd never see him as the John Cena of COH.
I just don't see it.
Okay.
I can see Alex, because Alex has something that captures people's attention. And Alex isn't supposed to be big, strong, I got these huge muscles.
Mm-hmm.
He just is a psycho, and it works. I can see him accuracy, even though I don't agree with Patriot being the champion. I can see Patriot as the guy being behind the company. But I can't see Sonny over all these other people.
Alright. And I think everyone knows by now I agree with that. Now, one of the things that are a knock on Sonny is his promos. Whether it's the way he does them, or how he does them, or whatever. So
are you just trying to ask me what are my opinions on him?
Well, no, I was just going to use that as a catalyst for my next question, which actually isn't about his promos, but rather your promos. Because I have a couple questions here about them. One of them being, how do you prepare for a promo?
I don't think I should be asked that because you ask people I can't do promos, so I don't think that. I mean, if I'm going to say something, I would say you just find out what character you're going for. Not, and I feel like you shouldn't try to moniker. I mean, you can look at a promo and say, I like what they did there, I might want to do something like that, but don't, like, say, look at a John Cena promo and try to be exactly like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can take stuff out of it, maybe, but at least have a basis of what you're trying to get across.
Right.
Not, because I'll bring a real-life promo, okay?
Okay.
The Paul Heyman promo he did a few weeks ago, I think, with where it was him and Brock.
Right.
And he was listing off all the things Brock has done recently.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good promo, but it wasn't a promo that was. I don't think it got across the point that they were trying to make.
Well, the point they were trying to make was that Roman Reigns can't beat Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar's done all this.
That's not what I mean, Shawn.
I'm just saying because I know you have that thing and I disagree with it.
I feel that was more of a face promo and not a heel promo. And unless they're trying to make it where, which from what I'm hearing, because I haven't watched in a while, but I watched that promo, is that they're trying to make it look like Roman is more of a heel type of thing. If they're trying to go for Roman as a heel, then fine, that works. But if Roman's supposed to be the face, that wasn't a heel promo. That was a full-blown face promo to me. If I saw, say, not MX, but just saw somebody call it supposed to be a big heel and all that, do a promo like that, I was like, that's more of a face. And there was an easy way to turn that exact promo into a heel promo. That was if he brought more into light about him going back to the UFC. But they didn't do that because they're scared of it.
Well, that's the Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar promo on Raw. I'm going to continue on with these.
Well,
I know. I'm going to continue on with these promo questions because I have a couple of them. Why the robotic voice in your promos, bro? Now, I don't know who asked this. This is anonymous. This person feels that your promos are in a robotic tone. What's your response to that?
If it's because of my mic, then, because I used an iPhone headset because I haven't been able to buy a new headset recently.
I think they're just talking about, like, sometimes when like, your promos, some of them are, how to put it, charismatic.
I don't know what well, with our group, for example,
mm-hmm.
At points, ever since Jay's been around, I don't know what I'm supposed to be in the group at this point.
Well, I have a question here that says, thoughts on becoming the third wheel in the Egotistical Bastards.
The thing is
Because I figured I should bring that up because since you're gonna go that way, that'd be an appropriate question to bring up because, it's a different equation now with 3 people in the group.
The reason I kind of took it in the backseat because, gonna get fired from COH for saying this. There was a point a few months ago I really hated COH, and I was about to ask for my release because I was really getting mad at some of the stuff they were doing,
mm-hmm.
and mad at the fact that we didn't have any, any direction.
Yeah.
Because we hadn't won the belts there. And it wasn't that I was saying, give us the belts or something, you know what I mean? Just give us something to do and we'll try to make it the best out of it.
Right.
But we had no direction. We were getting basically the runaround about what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you were being optimistic about it. But I was just fed up and I wanted to leave. I wanted to quit, but I did because I didn't want to leave you hanging. So I just kind of got more focused on my job and my personal life and just took a step behind. And then Jay coming in, and I know people might disagree with me on this. I thought in our group you were more the serious person,
mm-hmm.
and I was more the comedy aspect of it. Because most of the promos are me just making little one-liners or dumb shit in the promos,
mm-hmm.
while you're getting the point across on what we're supposed to be doing. And I'm never that person like, I want to be the guy doing a 10-minute promo for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm fine with letting you do the vast majority of the promo and I just do a little stuff. So I know I'm not the best. I'm not trying to say I'm the best. But with Jay coming in, he kind of, because fuck Jay, he took my spot, kind of. And I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now in the group.
Do you feel you are actually the third wheel of the Bastards?
To an extent, ever since that whole promo situation a few weeks ago, you know what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to get it done.
Okay, and I'm gonna say this, call me cocky here. That promo that these guys did here for people listening, I would say I came up with a good 40% of some of the stuff that they said.
Yeah, you did. No one ever said you didn't.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So people are like, oh, Carroll does no work for the promos at all. I come up with a good majority of what's said in the promos. For you guys or for other people.
I know that.
It's just that I can't come... I think that when it was me or you, I came up with... I did say some good stuff during our promos.
Yeah.
But people just focus on what you were saying. And it could be my mic. If I got a new mic, it might change. Not like, I can cut Alex promos, you know what I mean?
That'd be a miracle. I'd want to buy that microphone.
But you know what I mean? I think if I got a new mic that's more clear, because I'm going to try to buy one in a few weeks, it could help me, because people could probably hear what I was saying more. Like, our tagline, Vicious and Delicious.
And also Devious?
Well, okay, both of them were my things. Getting cocky over here, taking credit.
Yeah, trying to take credit.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna go put some copyright on that.
Oh, it's gonna sue me?
Yeah, can't use it.
Is there more?
Oh, let's see. This was about promos. Oh yeah, there was a continuation of one question. How long did it take you to perfect the ability to deep throat?
I have a deep back history in drugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you get suspended.
What?
Yeah, I get a push.
No, you don't. That will drop you. Look at the Usos. One got injured and they're dropping him from the title match.
You know what? I got Jay. I could be like, hey,
You're
Jay.
too injury prone to get pushed.
Yeah. They don't
I'll get pushed.
Technically, I'm the more injured one because I have concussions.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what would be a good thing about you being gone? The catering would be available. I just got a question. Why is the COH catering bill gone up? You're getting the blame for, well, not just you. Monotone Matt's getting the blame as well.
I like how people don't bring up you that you're supposed to be a weightlifter. Don't bodybuilders and weightlifters eat a lot too, though?
See, while that's true, I'm usually, drinking a protein shake.
Yeah, you're taking all the greens and all the vegetables and everything and mashing them out.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You mean vegetables? Get out of here. God. I know you love vegetables.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Mr. Bring Me Vanilla Ice Cream. You know that story.
Vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, I was driving and when you had your stitches.
Oh yeah, didn't I tell you that? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, I wanted my ice cream.
No.
You got the wrong kind.
Hey. I was beating Caleb Blair twice, okay?
And on the way there, you could have got the right ice cream.
No.
Stitches.
Move on.
Fine. Jesus, God. Okay. So, alright, let's talk about what's going on with COH. We talked about Lester. We talked about all this going on. Ultimate Glory.
No.
Overall thoughts going into the show.
Can you put a little banner up like, Travis, don't fire me over this?
He knows what's coming. Just lay it on him.
This might be harsh. Ultimate Glory might be the worst main event of a not main event, worst booked show and call I've ever seen. Like, build up.
Really?
I don't understand a good majority, if not everything Travis is doing. I've heard him explain it to me and you. I still don't understand it. I don't understand why Zayn and Patriot's the title match. I think the better thing, and I know people I've heard him say, well, they've had history too. They have, but people will more know about the history with Alex and Zayn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's a much bigger match in my opinion, and then I don't agree with Patriot being the champion either.
You think Alex should have retained the title?
Yes. I feel that Patriot winning the belt just came out of nowhere. And I know they had that promo at the beginning of the season, but that was one thing, and that was it. Then it just came out of nowhere. I feel that the build-up for this match, the title match, has been lackluster, but that is because, you know, I'm friends with Stu. I met Stu before, about to be 2 weeks ago. I know he has personal business going in his life, and I don't blame him. But Travis, I know Travis like, oh, well, he said something. Travis should have always had in the back of his mind, if he can't do this, I need a backup plan. Because you should always have a backup plan if something goes AWOL, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like Stu just all of a sudden decided to be a ring announcer.
No, he's been planning for this for forever.
So, Travis should have always had a backup plan. And yes, maybe Travis, well, I trust him, but you should always have a backup plan if something goes AWOL. I don't agree with how our title match is being booked. Because, I'm going to say it flat out here, I know we're not the only person who think it, the rap metal is doing no work. They don't even deserve to be in a title match, honestly.
I agree, and I know there's others out there who do agree with you and me.
And we've tried talking to them for what, good 3 times?
Yeah, we've tried to. Why don't you tell people that? Because a lot of people.
Before that, Jay's gonna come in here for a second.
Yeah, I agree. You know, let's face it. When it comes to tag teams, COH, I don't want to bash anyone else at all. I don't want to say we're better, but we're putting in the most work to this entire thing. We really are. And I tell you right now, I was going to do this in my interview, but I want to say right now that rap metal, Austin, Levi, you're cool guys, but you don't deserve it whatsoever. You don't deserve it. Say that.
I'm going to say this, I'm not going to say who, but you guys will find out soon. We were told by somebody very important, COH, we carried the tag team division basically this year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not the whole year, but for a good majority, we carried it.
No, we are the tag team division. No, you guys are the tag team division. Ego is. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to say all. I'm just saying, how do I put this? It's good to know that we are the thing that's making the tag division relevant or somewhat relevant, but other tag teams should take that into note and try to make themselves better.
Yeah.
Because I'm not against losing to, say, the New Movement or Future Flight, or if the Black Wolves could start becoming more of a team, then. But I don't want to lose it to rap metal. I was all for it at the beginning of the feud. You were too. Jay was. We were all up for it because we thought it was going to be a good feud. We thought they were going to put in work, but they haven't. And I don't want to. I just don't feel like they deserve this match. I feel like Future Flight deserves it more, but they have stuff going on. I feel the New Movement deserves it more, but they have stuff I'm not sure what they have going on. But I just don't feel rap metal deserves a match.
Yeah, they don't. Now,
I was going to talk about how we messaged them before.
That's what I was going to bring up.
We've messaged them a good 3 times about putting in more work, and they did for a good week, and then they just stopped. And they can have personal lives. That's not the problem, okay? The problem is, Levi can get mad at this. I don't care.
Hey, like I always say, I don't care if people get mad. The whole point is to let it all out.
I'm just trying to, you know, people like, oh, I'm trying to cause drama. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Levi, if you weren't on for weeks, fine. But if you have time to make posts talking about your top 10 favorite rock albums and genres of each year, why can't you do a simple post on the page? And then when you do a post, why are they so corny? And they don't make any sense, because I'm not the most in shape person, but my whole thing is, I don't like it when, say, Sonny or you call me fat if you guys are as big as me, or maybe even bigger than me. No, bigger than me, actually.
I think for both of them.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's like if, say, you called somebody a honky. It doesn't.
I'd love to do that. I'm sorry.
But you know what I mean. It's just you don't have any room to talk.
I don't care. Call me a honky. I don't call me the honky tonk man.
And then here's another thing. I was told by the boss to explain the story. We were talking a few days ago, and basically Levi tried to blame me for all this.
Yeah.
Levi tried to blame me for the fact that they weren't sending him promos, because he said that they were waiting on me to do an in-ring promo with them and you, yet I never got messaged one time by any of them. And then he tried to say, Carroll, why are we doing this feud if you don't even like me? I'm like, what? And then he tried to say, you don't like me, so why are we doing this feud? And I said, because we're fucking grown men, not grown men, but we're not kids. We can do stuff together for fun and not have to yell at each other all the time. Which might have led to me calling him a crybaby bitch and yelling at him, but I'm not the nicest person, or...
No, you're not. Not at all.
Maybe I say what I want to a little bit too much, but he needed to hear that at that point. And, he can comment, hey, why'd you have to say this? I don't care.
Well, that's that, and, it's a shame for rap metal, because this
Should we talk about other stuff, like the Money in the Bank?
Money Make Ladder match?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. First of all, who do you think should win the match?
Morris, but he's not in it.
Alright, of the people in the match, who should win it?
Who is it? It's,
There's Lester, there's Scott, there's,
If anything, I say Scott should win it. I don't think Sonny is ready to be in a spot where he's going to clearly get a title shot. I think Sonny needs to still... If anything, Sonny needs to win a mid-card title next season. But that's not going to happen. It's obvious Sonny's winning that match.
Yeah.
It's obvious that Sonny's going to win that match and then get put into a spot where he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve the shot. And people are like, oh, you're jealous, you're just bad, Sonny. No, it's just that a lot of stuff that I don't like has to do with Sonny at this point, because it's just the most obvious booking, or like the most obvious examples. And I feel that Moore should win it, because my whole thing is, Moore should win it, Zayn should win the belt, he should cash in on Morris, not like Healy, but in a heel way, but, tell him like a month in advance, I'm cashing at the next CPV, they have a match, and, Zayn has to cheat to beat him and turns heel. But I know that isn't happening, but I think that's the best way to go. But that's not going to happen unless they swerve me and have like Prophet win, who I wouldn't be mad at, because I think Prophet's very underrated and should have won the... I feel that... Now, this is a different topic, or no. I just feel that Moore should win it, but Sonny's going to win it, and I don't agree with that. But go into the prize title, because I'm going to go into something about that too.
Just the whole story of the prize title lately?
Not that, but just what the match should be.
Okay. Prize title match. We got Great D, Fisk. No, Fisk's prize title reign. That's...
Let me just... I'll just explain, okay? Andrew, he knows he's my friend. I get on Andrew for stuff, but I like him. But this pride title reign has hurt him so bad.
I agree.
And it's not his fault. I do not blame Andrew for this. I blame Travis and the people who booked the show for it. Because Andrew has the talent. Andrew, in my opinion, not next season, but the season after, if he keeps how he's right now, like his skill, he could be a world champion. He could be the global champion. Andrew has the talent. Does he believe in himself as much? No. But I can understand why he doesn't believe in himself, but he needs to start doing it more. When he hears all these people praise him. But I feel that the title match... Now, the Great D. Is he good? Is he bad? I don't know, because I don't watch CCO. Or is that where he's from?
He's from CCO.
I don't watch it. Could it be good? Yeah. But I don't agree with the whole logic of, you're big in another show, let me put you in a big spot if you haven't earned it yet. And that's more about what I feel about the Raging Redneck, too. I don't agree with Raging Redneck if he does get it, if he doesn't get it, even the fact that it's hinted that he's going to feud with Patriot if he comes in. That is basically saying, hey, AJ Young, hey, Caleb Blair, hey, Morris, hey, Zane, fuck you guys. I'm a bigger star. You guys don't mean anything to me. I know that's not what Travis said, but that's how it would look if I'm an outside guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying Raging Redneck isn't good. If he came in and earned it, yeah. But if that's like his main thing, or what he has like a Batista Del Rio feud, just so he can get to that feud, that still doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He has to earn it. And there's all these other guys who have been working their asses off for it. And that's leading to why I feel the Pride title match should have been Profit versus Fisk, with Profit winning. And then the end should have been Fisk shaking Profit's hand because he's the first person to beat him. And Fisk should have won face, but that isn't going to happen because that's Profit isn't in there. But the Great D is.
Yeah. I definitely agree it should have been TJ, and I definitely agree with all that. I don't necessarily agree with the handshake, but everything else I do agree with.
What other matches there? Because there's
Blair and AJ. Go either one. Go ahead.
I don't have a problem with that match. I feel that that's been built up good. I feel like both men are really good, and they are making this feud into the best they possibly can with how it was made. Because I don't agree with how it was made.
All right, and you brought up Bateman and Guerrero.
Bateman's cool. He's a really nice guy. I feel like he is one of the best people in COH history, and one of the most, what's the word? He's always wanted to put new people over, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But he hasn't picked good people. Nathan Roberts, he has the potential. He had the potential. He is good. But we all know how that went down.
Yeah.
And I don't feel Steven, whatever his name is, I don't care. He doesn't deserve the push because he's just Kevin Steen. That's all he is. And I don't like his promos either. And now I'm not saying, hey, I'm the greatest, look at me, base all your promos off me, but his promos aren't good. Are they terrible? No, but they aren't something that warrants you your big feud in a match at Ultimate Glory against Bateman.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel Bateman should win that match, but I have a feeling he probably will, but
Bateman has to win. Yeah.
I just don't feel that Guerrero deserves that match.
Yeah, I agree. Now, since we're on Stefan, he came from Slam, and he was really the first Slam guy to make it on Battleground and get that first big push, whereas compared to Fisk and Nitro and Rucker, guys that have come from Slam and are now making it to Battleground or have made it to Battleground, do you think Stefan was the right choice for that first guy?
Nope. It should have been Fisk or Nitro. And that's basically it. Stefan Guerrero got pushed way too fast and didn't deserve it. He's basically Sonny. He's basically Lester if Lester would have gotten pushed to the top right away.
Mm-hmm.
What other? They have the Copeland and Nitro feud.
Yeah.
Nitro's one of my favorite in Call. He's one of my favorite people on the internet too. And I like the feud, I like the match, but I don't understand. I might have missed it. Was it just that he gave Copeland the shot because he felt like he earned it? He should have that as his last match.
He gave it to him, and
there's nothing really bad about that. And then we have Phoenix and Cross. Unless I'm mistaken, that was my idea, not for that feud, but the feud came about after I gave an idea for something for Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
And that was supposed to be him versus AJ.
Yeah.
But that couldn't happen because of the cashew, so it stemmed from that because turned into a Phoenix and Cross match. I feel helps both guys. I feel Kevin is really good, even though his title reign I think hurt him.
It did.
And Adam is, as everybody says, one of the most underrated people in Call. But I fucking hate him. I And I feel that feud is really good so far. And I just actually can't wait for the match to see how it goes.
Okay. And Accuracy and Alex?
The match looks like it's the main event, but isn't, from what it seems. I don't want to agree with how the Accurate Enterprise broke up. How it was just how Fisk or Andrew might have said something about it recently. I don't know. I don't think Scott has, but just none of them did say anything, and then they said it weeks later.
Yeah. There seemed no damage was done to either one of them, and just like,
Oh yeah, speaking of this, I forgot about this. 7 Deadly Sins was a joke, and that was my idea as well.
Yeah, explain the 7 Deadly Sins, because that was supposed to be much more than what it actually was.
Now, I'm not going to say everything in it was my idea, but I was the one who came up with the idea of us being in a group.
Mm-hmm.
And it was months and months of me badgering Travis to do it, because it made sense. And then the way it came out was the last time I just did it as a joke, basically, okay?
Yeah.
And that time he accepted, I was shocked. I thought he was just fucking with me. But he wasn't. And it happened, and we were so happy about it. But then it didn't go the way we were planned. I kind of put the blame on Levi because of the whole Ten Commandments thing. Because AJ was the person who brought this up to me. How could you? Why is it that 10 faces can't beat a group of 7 heels?
It makes no sense.
And then some of the heel faces too in that group didn't make sense. Like Youngblood, Carl Jams. I don't know. I might be missing something, but I didn't understand that. The group should have been more than what it was. It was just, a 3 to 4 show thing, and then just ended.
If it was even that.
It was before Anniversary and then ended after Anniversary. It was...
Yeah, because it was the first night when we unmasked Patriot, and then there was the next, or was that the Go Home show, or was it the week before the Go Home?
The what?
When we unmasked Patriot.
That was like 2 weeks before.
That was 2 weeks before. So then there was the Go Home show. Yeah, that's right, because that's when the 7 Deadly Sins took over, which was, oh my god, one of the worst battlegrounds ever.
Because that was just a whole...
It was such a clusterfuck.
We were trying everything. It was just... I'm not going to get into that, because that was just... I forget at this point, but it's... Oh yeah, another thing. What happened with Kingpin?
Yeah, I don't know. Those problems, like, they started going and now they're gone, and...
I'm trying to think that was Rockstone.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
Then he got released.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, too. I know this sounds like me just trying to take credit for everything. The way the group came, like, that whole entire scene at the end of Battleground 43 was my idea. I came up with word by word about what happened. Remember what happened, Sokka? Like, how we came out and all that?
Yeah.
That was word by word my idea. And now, cocky again, but just so that people should know that if they don't think I have any creative bones in my body. I want Battleground to be good. I was so hyped for it, or not Battleground, Ultimate Glory, but there's nothing that's making me interested in it. Not even our match. I'm just not interested in it. Oh, I forgot one match. What it looks like going to be a triple threat between Morris, Nate, and Goonie. That is just, I don't understand it. Goonie should have had a match set beforehand. Nate's a big star. Should have had something set beforehand. And Morris should be in the Money in the Bank and winning it. But I don't get what Travis is doing, but he has a plan, and we'll find out what it is.
We'll see what happens. Travis said it on here, you have to wait and see, and I'm gonna do that and wait and see what happens. That's the only thing we can do. We'll see what happens when these things unfold. Maybe it turns out to be genius. Now, let's see. We'll go to a fan question.
No, the fans. Oh.
I don't know. We'll just go through a couple here. Since we went through these long ones, we're going to go through a quick session of fan questions.
So rapid fire.
Rapid fire. All right. Do you know what Slim Fast is?
No.
No? Not
Yeah,
familiar?
I do, but no.
Why did you... Oh, man. Why did you talk about a young boy's penis?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask Jay, since he probably sent that in.
He did not, but...
Because I know it was Adam's. Because it's Adam. He's the one who brings it up still. Adam's the same person who said that, any girl 16 or under is fine by him.
And he did say that. Why would you cheat on the peas with the carrot, you asshole?
Adam, why would you throw Jay's cookie out?
Ooh, man! Shots fired.
By the
Okay.
way, people who, if they don't know this, me and Adam don't hate each other, at least from what I know, it's just,
No, you guys hate each other.
fuck you. Reveal the storyline.
And this one, this is a rather interesting one. Hey, Carroll, do me a favor.
Whoa.
Can you lay in the ocean and just float while we pile dirt all over you? We want to make another continent.
Lay in the ocean, but that's not... Well, makes sense, because if you put the dirt on there, it's just gonna wash away.
They leave you there like a chalk outline.
Shut up. Move on.
Now, I bring all this up in a row for a reason. I don't just do it just because, it's funny, which it is, but these jokes that a lot of people make at your expense, do you feel that rubs off in people's opinions on you or what they can do around you or say and whatnot?
Yeah. I feel Travis makes a lot of jokes against me because I feel like he feels I'm one of the only people in Sandwich who can take a joke and not get mad about it. Because I said this before, or a few days ago actually, if I took stuff seriously, I would have quit COH a long time ago after what Travis has said to me.
Oh, yeah.
But I just don't care. Not generally, I'm a badass, nobody affects me on here, just, I can tell what a joke is and just play along with it or something. But I feel that I am underappreciated in Call to an extent, because I feel I have good opinions about Call, and I know what I'm talking about at certain points. Maybe not about old Call, but current Call I feel I do. But people just say, oh, it's Carroll, he's just complaining, he's fat, it's Saku, it's Marty Jannetty, and they just don't listen. And to an extent, it gets annoying at points, because I feel like I could help COH, for example, if Travis would come to me more often and ask me what I feel he should do or something, but it doesn't happen. I'm not saying, oh, come to me now and tell me I'll help you book your whole show, but I feel like I give good insight on it, you know what I mean? Oh, fuck you then.
What?
Fuck you.
What are you talking about? You want to go?
No. Move on to the next question, because you're boring me.
Okay, fine. Jesus. Can men be bisexual? I know girls are. Well, some are.
Ask Andrew.
Well, Andrew isn't here. He's on Andrew Land.
Oh, yeah.
Any gimmicks you would like to try out in any feds?
Oh. Well, should I bring up YWF?
You know what? Go ahead. This is gonna be a fun.
Gruesome!
No. No. I'm not letting that known. No, I regret that every day.
And anal.
Okay, I'll bring it up. I made it as a joke because, as these people know, Rusev is my favorite guy in the WWE. And I made a joke that I could be Crucive and Adam could be my Lana, aka Anal. And Travis loves it and wants to do it, and I don't want to do it. I'll do it on another show, but not this COH. Now back into the wider issue, because this, I'm not saying, it's like all the call sheets always report about this, but I feel at least some people think, how come of all shows we haven't gone and why haven't we gone in YWF? Well, we've been in talks with them twice to go in.
Mm-hmm.
First time, it wasn't working out because we weren't on at the same time as Marco, and he didn't want to do the Dix gimmick, which he later on did in VCW and won the tag belts in the first night with.
Yeah.
Then the second time we came close. But they had this whole thing where they didn't want us to be us, and they wanted us to be their characters and change our names. And I was for changing my first name, but you didn't want to do it. Yeah, you...
I didn't want to change my name. Why do I gotta change my name? I'm still the same damn guy.
Well, that's what we thought, but then we found out they wanted us to be completely different characters is when it became a stagnant, or when it just ended.
Mm-hmm.
Then I tried to talk, because it was mostly me talking to Chronix and Marco about it at that point.
Oh, because I had my mind made up.
Yeah.
I wanted to go.
I wanted to go in, because we've been every other show, and why did I go? Because the whole thing we were going to do is come in and help Andrew and be a face with him there.
Mm-hmm.
But I tried talking to them the next day, and basically they said, we can talk again, but we've made our minds up, and we aren't going to change it, so it just ended there. And I wanted to go into YWF, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. So, you know.
It's never going to happen, at least not as a
team.
As a team. Maybe sometime down the line, for probably more you than me, but yeah, that's not going to happen.
I like Marco and Chronix.
No, I don't got a problem with them.
Okay, they might have thought we had a problem with them a few months ago, but...
Well, yeah.
I feel that's more of somebody else over there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a different topic for another day. Move on, Sako.
I'm moving on, okay? Favorite and least favorite gimmicks you've portrayed?
Least favorite is...
Well, I know your least favorite.
Carroll.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is JMI. Because I've had creative leeway with that forever. And I know that's Adam's favorite character of mine. But then I have a mixed bag with that one too, because I get somebody like Adam who's really into it and loves it. Then I get AJ who hates it.
Why do you think it is that like some people love JMI, but there's some people who just hate JMI?
Because he kind of is like Lester to an extent. He gets a lot, but I can see that comparison. You know, I'm the one who just made it, but the thing is, ours has been built to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically... No, EC3 is the real life version of JMI. Because I had that character over a year or more than he did. And he stole it. But I feel like it's because of all the stuff I do in there. Because I've held every belt but the world title.
Yeah.
In such a short span. But it's because it's leading up to something.
Oh yeah, there's always a plan.
And that's it. Any other... Go on. Move on.
Go on?
I don't want you.
You don't want... Oh. And an interview now? Well. Alright, we're gonna go to a question actually submitted by Travis.
Oh, to Trav, man.
Yes. When have you first heard of Kristen Gary and what made you like or dislike her?
Oh, God. Okay. The thing when I first heard about Gary was from you.
Yeah.
And I have no opinion because I never talked to him before. Yet he has an opinion on me, and I don't know why, but I just don't care for Gary. Even though, funny thing, I was watching Inside MMA on Access TV, and I saw him at the end of it setting an fair submission, and I'm like, what the fuck is Gary doing on here? But that's it, I don't have an opinion on Christian Gary.
Yeah, I think the only reason he has an opinion on you is because he has a very strong opinion on me, and I think he just associates it, so you didn't even do anything, but because me and him don't like each other.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in case people didn't know, breaking news.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about, we talked about all these shows you've been in, COH, FTC, CWS, AWF. Now let's talk about your show.
Oh, God.
Or your show to be pending status.
Okay, blame Sako.
What? Don't blame me.
Yeah, I'm blaming you.
Why are you blaming me? It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
I don't gotta do it. It's your show.
I can't do it though with one control or two controllers because of how fast paced it's supposed to be.
Oh my god.
No.
I do my show by myself.
But your show can have like points of the guys in around. Mine can't.
There's a problem with doing the stupid Spot Fest show that you're doing.
Fuck you. How about that?
I mean, well, this question says thoughts on the failure known as CWG. What do you think when people go and call CWG a failure?
Well, it never happens. So, to be a failure, you have to start.
Is CWG going to happen?
I plan to have it out by fucking May, but with how you are...
Oh, you plan on it?
Yeah.
Sound like a certain one-eyed coon?
Oh, if you're done, I'm blocking you after this.
Well, hopefully CWG gets out there, and I'll give you a chance right now. Some people who don't know what CWG is, because unless you're really on the page, some people really aren't aware of it. Well, what is CWG?
It's my call show, basically. It's just...
That was very well said.
What do you want me to explain it as?
Well, why is it different?
Why
should I give a damn about your show?
Don't.
I don't give a damn. Oh, COH 2.0.
Okay. No, it is, it's basically, I've taken people from COH, either the same characters or just the people that are doing different characters, and I kind of want to show that, for example, Adam, he could be a top guy if he's given the chance, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I want the show to be a little bit more just lighthearted and not, we have to be super serious and all that. It is basically like the PWG of call, and you can tell by the names. Some of the names aren't the most serious names of for shows. It's just supposed to be fun, and not like Jay's show joking where that's just I don't know what that show is.
It's a very serious show.
No, but it just has to be fun and have fun and do characters that you want to try out or just for the hell of it. Move on.
Okay, fine. We're gonna go to some name association.
Oh, God.
Perhaps the most fun part of the show.
Are you sure?
Well, it could be. Depends. Alright, we're gonna start it off. We're gonna start off strong, okay?
Oh, really, really strong?
Not Roman strong. Me.
Worst person I've ever met.
Wow. I'm gonna go cry now.
Good.
Alright, Jay.
Me and Jay haven't had the best history, but for the past few months we've been on good terms. So, yay.
Alright, Laguni.
Nicest guy ever.
Alright,
Nicer than you.
Nicer than me? I'm a nice guy. Speaking of nice guys, Travis.
Fuck him.
Whoa.
He's a coon.
He's a two-eye coon?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go with AJ Young.
I don't think he'll ever hear this because he's in a coma right now.
Oh, is that it?
That's it. He's not going to hear what I say because he's sleeping.
Okay, fine. Adam. Kenyon Phoenix.
Fuck him. Don't
Fuck
like
him.
Don't like him.
Sonny.
Lester is best, though.
Lester is the bester?
No. He's a nice kid, but doesn't deserve what he's getting.
Okay.
And Adam, for a series, Adam is very underrated and deserves more in call.
Alright, Fisk. Andrew.
Deserves to be treated better with his character at points.
Okay. Any word, advice for the youngin? The young buck, as Mark Henry says?
Oh, he needs to learn some stuff. Confidence. Gain it, is basically all I can say.
Confidence, just bring it.
No, fuck you.
Alright, Nitro. Ultimate Nitro.
He's my protege.
He's your protege?
Yeah, I've taken Nitro on my wing, and see, he's won the internet title off of it.
Of course you take the credit for that. Levi.
Does he hate me now?
Austin.
I like Austin. He needs to take more control of the team with him and Levi, honestly. Because if it was just Levi by himself in COH, Levi probably would be amazing Punk status. Not as much of a joke, but just doing nothing.
Let's go with Shart.
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with someone who I don't think you're going to plead the fifth with. And that being, Cash.
Do you want me to go full in depth?
No holds barred.
Fuck Cash, honestly. Me and Cash have a very, not like long backstory, but we just don't like each other, and the only reason I associate with him is because you're friends with him, and Cash has said some stuff about me that has been way too low, and I might have said something that's been low about him, but he can go fuck off for all I care.
Oh, very inspirational words.
Fuck you, how about that?
Okay, damn. Alright, Alex.
He needs to stop getting high so much.
He's gonna stop getting high so much?
Yeah.
Is that a problem? Something you don't like?
So, I like Alex. He's probably the greatest, call performer I've ever seen.
Okay. Some people may not know this guy.
Oh my god.
Steven.
Oh, baby Stepster. He is one of my favorite people and my favorite person to talk to in here because unlike you...
Unlike me.
He isn't an idiot. And me and him agree on certain topics about your call opinions.
I don't give a rat's
Like that TGO is overrated.
TGO is the best.
No.
Love TGO.
This isn't about you.
This is my show!
Yeah, but
It's all about me. This is my world. I'm Jeff Jarrett.
Go on, goddamn.
Speaking of Jeff Jarrett, I actually have a recommendation from someone to ask for this, and that being
yelling.
Tommy Dreamer.
Stop, Tommy Dreamer, what?
I'm confused about it too.
The fuck, what?
I don't know.
I've never said I've a, what? The innovate of violence, I guess.
I don't get it. He asked for Tommy Dreamer. I don't know.
Move on. Let's just get off of Tommy Dreamer's topic.
Okay. Steve.
Steve?
Accuracy, Patriot.
Steve is very cool. Do I think he can have an ego at points? Yes. But that could also be more of his pride in what he does and how he believes and how good he is. But I feel that he's being overexposed in COH too much at this point. Not for the fact that he doesn't have the talent, but I just feel like him having the Patriot and accuracy in the top two matches of the show is a little bit too much.
Okay. I think that about wraps it up.
You didn't bring up Stu.
Okay, Stu.
Fuck you. No. Stu's one of the nicest people I've met here. He's the first actual person off the internet that I've met. You know, over you, because you're a dummy, but...
Oh, don't.
Stu, don't have a single bad thing to say about him. He's awesome, and, you know, he just stopped ripping his pants at Ring of Honor shows is all I gotta say.
Oh.
That's, yeah.
Alright, and any final thoughts about anything going on in the CAW scene currently, or any messages to anyone.
Fuck All Stars, overrated.
Overrated. We're gonna
Yeah.
fight. You know what? We're gonna take these earphones off. We're gonna put the microphones down. We're going to the parking lot. Parking lot brawl right now.
Well,
I'm seeing Eddie Guerrero style.
End the show.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. End the show because, as we all know, Ryan Carroll not drawing the views. Time to end it before it
Wow.
dies.